Where's the render distance on this? There we go. Is it bad that I don't like how Vibrant Visuals looks in this one specific setting? Is that bad? We back up in this thing. Yo, what's up, Tom? Good to see you, buddy. There we go. That seems a lot better to me. Yo, what's up, Shady? We are back in Bedrock for the day because we have the new Sulfur cube. I wanted to test that out, see what things are like. I have a feeling the stream might get a little hectic at some point. Maybe I should like move this down slightly, give it a little space from the top of the game. Wait, have you just started? I started, yes, a minute and a half ago. Yeah, you are the first person to comment today. You could not be much earlier. Even if you were, you are still the first person here. Okay. How's Tom doing today? You working today, buddy? I would assume, yeah. Look at the new Cinnabar blocks. These are pretty cool. Oh, hello for the first time today, D1 Trapline Hater. Welcome, welcome. Wow, there's so many different people here today. They have lowered the saturation of the Cinnabar and Sulfur blocks. Joe. Who's Joe? Who's Joe? It's kind of weird. Yo, I don't like you, man. I know what we're doing today is kind of based around the Sulfur cube, but we can't be having this guy just hanging around. Yo, Batman, thank you for the follow. What's up? Hello, hello. Joe Homie. Oh, because I get it. I get it. Sulfur looks like Endstone that way. It does. And I even over here, I got together similar looking blocks. Sulfur's the one in the middle here. It surprisingly looks like a mix of like bamboo and Endstone in terms of its color. It's pretty nice looking. And I think it looks different enough to warrant it being a thing. Not that I would ever really be upset about new block options in Minecraft, you know what I mean? Yo, it's John Clemens! What's up, my homie? We're looking at the new Sulfur cube today. We got some over here, but I'll get back to that in just a minute. We're just starting. We're just a few minutes into the stream. The Rage Bait guy is... I understand. That's me. And the boys are going to be a rage baity day, I feel. Usually, thank you for the heart me, John. Damn it. Usually, when I do preview streams, I usually leave a little bit more agitated than I joined. There'll be plenty of uses for the new blocks. Yeah, and look at this. Here's the new Cinnabar blocks in the middle right here, next to, I don't know, just similarly colored blocks I could find. Pretty sad that they didn't make a green block from the green water pools. That would have been nice. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like, I mean, call me crazy. I feel like we don't have an incredibly diverse set of green blocks. Oh, you know what? I guess I'm looking at this and I'm eating my words because I see so many green hues in here. Yeah, okay, yeah, I fucking lied. Look at all this. I am a liar. I just don't know. What does Cinnabar look like next to copper? That's a really good question. It looks pretty good. what's up, Badger? Can you put an end rod next to it? Yeah, sure. Why not? End rod. Like this? Let's connect them with end rods. Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, John Clemens. Can't hang around because I'm still clocked in. Have a good stream. Yo, thank you for saying hi. What's going on? Honest opinion on the update? You know, I'm just kind of dipping my toes in it for the first time. Dipping my dogs in the bath for the first time right now. But so far, I'm liking it. We got a large, diverse set of new blocks that are very colorful, even if they are a little bit less saturated than they were in the trailer in Minecraft Live. We have a new mob that I'm about to start testing out soon. I've already done a little bit of testing, and I'll get to this in just a moment. But right now, I'm focusing on these new blocks, and then we'll start testing out the Sulfur Cube. Ken, I'll tell you right now, I tried, and it does nothing. Yeah, I know D1 Trampoline Hater, but in this case, there's no other stair block that was around here. I had to get the exact stair block out. What's that new clear block that has stuff in it? That is the Sulfur Cube. Yep, that's these guys right here. Oh my gosh, this guy. Unfortunately, right now, if we see, I don't know why this is the case, and I don't think this is gonna stay in the game. Uh-oh. Why can't I scroll up? Oh, because I can... Oh, it's a game. If we go to peaceful mode, the Sulfur Cube despawns. What kind of bullshit is that? I can't even test out a world without slimes, like, bothering me. Try end rod in the Sulfur Cube? I don't think it's going to work because only full blocks work in the Sulfur Cube. But, like, I'll try. Yeah, it does not work. So here's the Sulfur Cube. You guys probably already saw how it works. They kind of just do their own thing, and if you want more of them, I guess you kill them, and it splits into two. I'm guessing if I were to kill these, then they're dead forever, and I don't know how long it takes them to grow up. Does the block deteriorate? Like, if I give it a block, will the block that's in it deteriorate? Oh, no. It'll stay in there. So once... Oh, yeah, I guess these guys can't pick it up yet. If you throw a block at them, they will pick up that block. Oh, I guess he's not wanting to pick up the block. If you put a block near them, they'll pick up the block. If you right-click in creative mode, it'll put a block in them. And then, do they drop XP on kill? That's also a great question. They don't. Once you put a block in them, they stop moving. It is a peaceful mob. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I think that's just a... a quirk that's in the preview right now. Once you put a block in it, it will stop moving, and based on the block you give it, it will adhere to different properties. So first of all, I noticed I don't even have to hit it. Like, I can run into it and watch what happens. I can kick it like a soccer ball. There's even like a little kicking noise. I'm not punching at all right now. Oh, here, let's not have it fall in the... Yo, John Clemens with the pop, bro. Thank you. I don't think I've ever gotten a pop before. And the goat, bro. You're the goat. Yeah, look at this. This is so cool just to... just to kick around. There doesn't seem to be a super diverse set of blocks at this moment. It seems like most blocks are kind of just put into one of a few Sorry, I have not played with the new update, so this is like my first time seeing him. Where did you even come from, little man? Sorry. Can you place blocks on it? No. Can you try TNT? TNT does not work. It doesn't even go inside of it. I'll show you guys just so you guys can see it, but I'm right-clicking right now. It ain't happening. I know everyone wanted that, and I'm sure they might still add some new things as well. Okay? I feel like this is the very first time they're letting players mess with it. I'm sure more functionality will come. Does TNT push it? Now we're asking a good question. TNT doesn't work in it, but does it... Yo, wait. Holy shit. Holy shit, it's still going. It's still going. I can't keep up. It's going outside of the render distance. Oh my god, it's still going. Seems like a nothing burger update to me, like the caves don't add enough to make it worth it. Dude, are you kidding me? Imagine a world like mine, where we have such a large focus on sports and things like that. We just had a gigantic event based on hockey, and we used boats as the puck, where we have all these other events that could use a ball in some way, and they give us a mob that adheres to different properties based on the block you put in it. That is a super useful update for people like me. Let's see if we could get it to go... Oh, that's not as close as it was. Oh, we fucked up. God damn it! I've given up on that one. If you put in a redstone block... Oh, I did not test that! That's a really good idea. Hold on, let me get back. Nah, man, so an update that helps a certain group of players. You know, it's not like we... You know, you're right, man. It's not like we get a brand new update every 3 months for free for a game that's 16 years old. You know, if that were the case, we would have no room complaining, but it's not, so it's good we're complaining, right? Bruh. Is this going to be like the last preview stream? It's not. I'm ready. I'm ready this time. All right, we'll try redstone blocking it here in a sec. Let me patch this up. Because it's going to bug me the entire stream, even though we're going to be doing more TNT. TNT golf? Yeah, if the hole was like fucking 80 chunks away. Oh, man. A multi-million-dollar company releasing an update featuring mob that does what another mob does. What other mob does what the Sulfur Cube does, little bro? We're all listening, Sparky. Can you test slime with the observer? Oh, yeah. Hold on. So let's do redstone block. Okay. Now we're vibing. It looks like it does the same as like a stone block would. Or maybe something. But let's see if it actually... How crazy would it be is if I launched this thing at the TNT blocks and it actually went off? Oh, maybe they'll add it later. Maybe they'll add it later. Yeah, I'll use this to cheat at golf. Let's put dirt in it. Let's see what happens. Will it accept any block? No, it doesn't accept blocks like TNT. Well, I didn't try to put it in there, but... Win the big vid, bro. If you knew how much editing was going into that, you would not be asking that. you gotta give me time with that. Please don't push me about the Olympics. Glass does not work. Last I checked. No glass. Glass does not work. Let's see. Okay. What's the point of them? Just like mini games? I think they're cute. I feel like there's going to be a lot more ways people can find uses for them, especially as they add more functionality as the snapshots come on. Right now, it seems like their biggest focus is them being like a ball for mini games. Yes, a ball or a puck. But yes, I've tested out some blocks over here. It seems like most blocks fall into one of a few specific categories, and I've very slidey, but not bouncy. Very slidey and bouncy. Heavy. Kind of heavy. It seems like there's more than just these 4 categories. But so far, ice and red mushroom blocks are slidey, but in all the different types of ice do the same thing. If I were to put ice in it, it suddenly won't go vertical very much. It will stay very close to the ground, but it is super slidey. I love that you can kick it around. You don't even need to hit it where to go. Oh, it slipped through the cracks. Slime blocks, honey blocks, and hay bale blocks all kind of do the same thing as this, except they have a little bit of verticality to them when you hit them. You can see I can hit this, and it's almost like this would work well as a puck in a hockey mini game. Sorry, excuse me. It got a little personal there for a second, considering my Forever World just had a gigantic tournament based on hockey in Minecraft, and then a few weeks after we had it, they released exactly what we would have wanted. Yeah, I took away the Hydro Homies because I feel like it was distracting too much from actually playing the video game, especially when I'm like with other friends. It really would get in the way when like I'm not gonna hit him with a sword when we're trying to focus and do something, and all of a sudden I have to stop for like 10 minutes and drink straight water while my friend just waits on me. Oh, that culling feature, I hated that addition with mobs and glass and leaves, and they get all weird looking. Do they interact with the observers? How would that? Let's see. We'll accept any light block. We have to test that. And we have to see if it actually glows, too. That's a really, really good idea. Observer. Hold on, everyone. I'm only so fast. I can only do one thing at a time, so we're gonna go down one road and wait. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna place an observer. I'm going to place an observer, and then we'll just put some redstone from it. It doesn't seem like anything happened. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything happened. Okay, what's next? Put a redstone block in it. That's what we just did. It does not send any current to any redstone, and it seems to have the same properties as like stone would. Like if I were to go get cobblestone, let's see. So let me hit this around a couple times. As you can see, it's a little bit bouncy, a little bit slidey, not crazy though compared to what we saw. And then if I put this in, infested cobblestone. That's why that's not working. Yeah, that looks, well, no, that actually doesn't look the same. It looks like it's less slidey and bouncy than the redstone. Am I wrong? Here, hold on. So it's right here. It's right by the raw sulfur. I'm going to hit this, and it's going to go to about here, okay? Now let me put redstone in it. Let me wait for the horse to get out of the way. And then let's do this. Yeah, okay, that looks like that went the actual exact same amount. Does charging it with the spear while it has ice do anything? That's a good idea. Actually, yes. Oh my god, yes! You can dribble! Can redstone sulfur slime activate stuff? No. At least not at this time it cannot. Yeah, let's do a light now. Let's do a light now. Let's do glowstone. Oh, that would have been cool, right? That would have been so cool. Imagine Minecraft soccer. Dude, I don't gotta. Trapland here, my account. This whole account's based on my 6-year-old Forever World. We just had a gigantic Olympic Games where we had hockey as our main event, and we used a boat as a puck. And then a month after, they announced the exact thing we would have wanted. Which is what this whole account is about, is my 6-year-old Forever World. If you want to make a world like us, I give a lot of tips on this account. I'm going to do some self-promo. Sorry. Drop a follow if you want to. Self-promo. Froglights. If I recall, Froglights did something interesting. They went so far for some reason. You can't put anything on top of it, no. So, like, a torch wouldn't go on top of it or anything like that. Yo, Cameron, thank you for the follow. They got hops like frogs, that's right. Okay, let's see. Jukebox. Jukebox, jukebox. That's such a good idea. Jukebox. This ain't gonna work. I just have a feeling it's not gonna work. No. You see, I don't think it's too out of the question to think something like TNT or jukeboxes are coming to the Sulfur Cube, but this is their literal first iteration. I feel like we just have to hold tight. Have you tried Bedrock and Obsidian? Ooh, that is a nice idea. I've tried Bedrock. It has similar properties to stone, so I'm guessing... Oh, no, blocks don't work. It is really weird that you could put Bedrock in this thing, and then... Like, what the hell? Glass does not work, Jay. Same thing. Same thing with Obsidian. Oh, that looks so cool. A mob head, it only works with full blocks. No partial blocks like mob heads or water. Concrete powder and then hit it with water. Interesting. Okay, concrete powder works. Let's see what that does alone. Okay, it just seems like the same as stone. And any stone item, the same as bedrock and things like that. And then let's apply some water. That is an interesting idea. It does nothing. Okay. Yeah, all stone stuff at this point acts very similar to one another. Except for, I've noticed something. So let's see. Let me get obsidian again, because as we all know, this counts as a stone item. We all just saw it. If I hit it, it acts the same as the last few items. But let me get 2 more items. Block of iron and lapis. These do something different. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to hit this. Okay, you can see it went a little bit of a distance. I'm going to fill it with an iron block. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy as hell now. It barely goes anywhere. I can still kick it, and it still goes a little bit. Dried gas won't work because that's still not a full block. It can't be a partial block. And then if I hit it with lapis, I guess that seems a lot like the obsidian, doesn't it? Yeah, that seems like it's the same as the obsidian. Okay, okay. Omar, thank you for the follow. An anvil, I don't think that'll work because, again, it's not a full block, and it only works with full blocks, but I'll try it because that seems like that's the path of least resistance with non-full blocks. Gold block works, but it does the same thing as iron does. It's very heavy. Bedrock works, but it's the same as cobblestone. It just goes like a medium distance. Hay works. We'll try hay. Hay works the same as slime blocks and honey blocks. It is very bouncy and very slidey. It goes very far with hay in it. So this is what a slime block would look like as well if there was one in it. Diamond and emeralds act like they're stone. They don't act like gold and iron does, which is really weird. Are they invincible when they have a block inside of them? I think unless you use a sword on them, but I also could be wrong. Yeah, it seems like emeralds and diamonds react like stone does. One of my favorite features, and I've already said this a few times, I'll probably be saying it a lot more for new people who join, is you don't even have to hit it. If you listen closely, when I run into it, it makes a sound like I'm kicking it. It's not making the sound. Let me try with this. There you go. Carved pumpkin, please. Oh, that's a good call. Snow works the same as ice as well. Oh, whoa. That has a little bit of kick to it. Oh my god, why is it so fast? Yo. Oh, that looks cool. Am I crazy, or is that going further than, like... A torch won't work because it's not a full block. Does it have drops when killed? Probably the block inside of it, and then it splits into 2 separate sulfur cubes, but nothing past that. I don't think that's necessarily the furthest. I will show you guys something cool. I think the ice block goes further, or the hay block goes further. All I hear is the stupid Pokemon music. Wait, is it too loud on the other side? You guys want to see this thing fly away? You guys want to see this thing go into the next dimension? Watch this. Does an observer detect the slime bumping it? No. Bedrock works like stone does, so it's kind of just like a pretty neutral distance. Bedrock does not like hold it in place or anything. Will a rolling minecart push it? Yes, because other mobs can push it. Oh shit, hold on, let me see if I can keep up at all. Does anyone know the command to increase your speed on Bedrock? Oh, that didn't go as far as the other one I tried. Interesting. Oh, shit. No, it doesn't even accept an observer in it. If you give it a barrier block, would that make it unmovable? I don't know if a barrier block counts as a full block, so I'm going to say no. Can you even look up a barrier block in this? No. You can't put chests in it. You can't put pistons in it. You can't put, I don't think, other redstone items in it. You can't put crafting tables in it. You can't put TNT in it. Or just drink speed 5. Oh, that makes so much, you know, that makes sense. So much missed opportunity. You got to think with this. This is its first iteration in previews right after being announced. They're going to almost certainly add more functionality with different blocks as time goes on. I think assuming this is going to be it and calling this missed potential or lame is kind of like missing the mark a little bit here. You know what I mean? And even then, even if it were just this, for people like me and in my world, this is an update for me. The last update was not for me, and I didn't like it, and that was fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with not liking an update. But boy, howdy, is this one meant for me. Mobhead isn't a full block. It doesn't accept anything that isn't full blocks. You know, one thing I've realized with the drop system that Minecraft's been doing. Oh, thank you, Greg, for the heart me and go popular. Is it seems like they're updating a lot of the back end of Minecraft that hasn't been updated since Notch owned it. And I think that's why we're getting a lot of, you know, don't quote me on this, obviously. This is just my opinion, and it could be wrong. But I feel like we're getting all these small updates because they're taking the time to essentially upgrade the entire spaghetti code of the game that they haven't had time to do for so dang long. You know? How does the player react when you jump on top of it? Just like that. How many times have you said the full blocks thing this stream? I'm probably going to say it about 80 times more. Yeah, this is the sulfur cube, though. Let me see if I can get it in this. It went way over. Oh, God. Can I get it out of this? Leaves do not work with it. That's so lame, then? I don't know, man. For me, I'm super excited about this thing. This seems like an update made for my forever world. Can you hit it upstairs? That's a really good question. Can I, like, ramp it off of stairs? I didn't even consider that. End-rod doesn't work because end-rod is not a full block, and full blocks are the only thing that work in it. TNT does not work in it. Neither do pistons or chests. Cactus? I didn't try that. Imagine if cactus hurt people when it hit others. But cactus isn't technically a full block, so... Barrel? Bedrock works the same as stone. It's kind of like a neutral sort of not very bouncy or slidey block. Oh, wait. I wasn't going to try bedrock. I was going to try barrel. That's what it was. Respawn anchor? I don't think a respawn anchor would work because lodestones don't work, but we can try. Barrels do not work. Respawn anchor... Let me learn how to spell really quick, and then we'll continue on with the stream. That does not work. Try a bee's nest. I did not try a bee's nest. That's a good call. Bee's nests do not work. Beacon? Beacon's not a full block. I don't think that's going to work. Is beacon not a full block? Oh, beacon is a full block. It does not work. Honey block, yes. It reacts the same as slime and hay bales do. So it would be like this. It's very slidey, very bouncy, will deflect off of things. Crafting tables do not work. Wool. Oh, that's one we haven't tried yet. Oh, I didn't. Did I really not push it up the stairs just now? Oh, whoa, what the? I mean, just straight wool isn't very bouncy. So it obviously gets a little bit of vertical height, but it doesn't move very far. That's different from everything else we've seen so far. Can you dye the wool? Oh yeah, you could put any color in it. Oh, you're asking, well, normally you can't right click on a wool block and dye it, so I don't think that works. That would work. I don't think any blocks that you can interact with work. I agree with you. I agree with you. Does knockback work with it? Glass does not work with it. Carved pumpkins do work with it, and it seems to be really bouncy with carved pumpkins. What's the purpose of this mob? So, as of this point, you can put a block inside of it, and it will adhere to different properties based on the block you put in it. So, like, when you put wood in it, it'll be a little bouncy and a little slidey, but if you put ice in it, it'll be not very bouncy, but super slidey, like a puck in hockey. Or if you put, like, wool in it, for example, it won't be either. It'll just go a little bit. Or if you put copper in it, it'll be super heavy. And this is so it can be essentially a different ball for mini games in Minecraft, whether it be soccer, basketball, things like that. And I would bet you, considering again this is the very first beta and preview with this thing, I think everyone should think about this. They're probably going to add more features. Mob spawner almost certainly isn't going to work, but I'll give it a try. Try an end rod. It does not accept anything that isn't full blocks. They need to be full blocks. Let's see. Let me put hay in this and let me knock it up the stairs finally. Oh, that was the first disappointing thing I've seen. All right, into the hole you go, buddy. Glazed terracotta does work. Oh, we should dump a bunch into this and see what happens. If it's, oh, hold on. If it's hanging from a lead. Okay, hold on. I haven't tested anything with leads. Let's go ahead and get some leads. They're like bouncing off of one another, kinda. If I were to just drop, do they bounce? Whoa! Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, LOL. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. What is going on? Yo, get out of here, man. You are caught on some shit. TNT does not work in it. Redstone blocks do work in it, but they don't move very far and they don't activate other redstone things. Yeah, I'm trying to do something like tetherball, but I'm hoping I can get everyone out of this hole. Froglight does work, and it makes it, like, pretty bouncy. That sucks. You know, they might add something for it in the future. You know what I mean? Again, this is the very first preview and beta for this mob. Chances are there will be added functionality later. Oh my god, I need to build it somewhere that's not over the freaking hole. Gold makes it super heavy. Okay, here's what I'm going to do this time. We're going to get a sulfur cube. I'll put just dirt in it right now. And for everyone asking, this is what it does with dirt in it. It just goes... I consider this like the neutral sort of base default, you know? It goes a little bit of distance, probably about 10-15 blocks or so, and it slides a little bit. Everything I feel like is an adjustment of that. Okay, let me actually... What does it do with a command block? I'm going to guess nothing, but we'll try here in a moment. Okay, bro. Yo, can we fix our game, Mojang, please? Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is we're playing tetherball now. I mean, this doesn't seem very exciting. Let's see. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh. Interesting. But then what if we... Oh, that does not make it fall. Give it a pumpkin. Let's see. Are they out? They are out in beta and preview right now. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't seem like regular pumpkins do anything. Snow? Snow, I think, works a lot like ice and... yes, ice does, where it doesn't go very much vertically, but it can be kicked around and slide very far on its own. TNT does not work with it. Try to make a snowman with it. Slime block? Yeah, let's do the slime block. I haven't showed the slime block, but it does the same thing as what is it? The hay bale. Can you stand on it? No. Lodestone does not work. I'm pretty sure I tried a lodestone. Yeah, lodestone does not work. Shit, there it goes. Can you put in a lighted a carved pumpkin? You can, and it would work the same as this. It does not light up anything, though. New Trapland Olympic sport. Yeah, imagine if we had this just a month ago when we did our entire hockey league. We just got done doing an entire Olympics on our Forever World. One of our main things was hockey. The whole thing was based around hockey. And then right after we hold this entire thing, they add a new block, or a new mob that can be the puck. Like, imagine, man, if we had it like this, and we just, you know? Oh my gosh. End-Rod does not work because it's not a full block. What block would be the puck? Probably ice or snow, so it would probably be like this. Oh, someone asked, earlier, does knockback work differently with it? I think that's... First, let me test this. With a block inside of it, can I hit it with a sword and not hurt it? Yes! Oh my god, I didn't think that was the case. Okay. Cobweb won't work because it's not a full block, and you can't put anything that's not a full block in it. How do they bounce off of each other? We'll test that in just one moment. Let's see. I unfortunately have the mind of someone who can only do one thing at a time. Chest does not work inside of it. TNT does not work inside of it, and chest does not work inside of it. So let's see. Let's get hay because let's just put normal wood. Testing the... Oh, I copy and pasted that. Let's first see what happens with oak planks just so we see a normal base. See, now oak planks, they're kind of bouncy. It bounces a lot with oak planks. Maybe this isn't the best example then because we don't want it to go too far to see if it goes further. Let's try it with, here's cobblestone. So cobblestone, you can see it goes a little bit of a distance and then it slows down pretty quick. It doesn't bounce a lot. End rods do not work because it's not a full block. The sulfur block the sulfur cube only takes full blocks. Only full blocks. Okay, so again, there we go. And then let's try with knockback. Definitely without a shadow of a doubt. We all saw that, right? Can an observer spot them? No, not right now. Let's try that with hay. Yo, see you later, bro. Oh my god. Does it go further when you crit it? I'm almost certain it doesn't. Wow, that thing goes so far with knockback. Leaves do not work at all. How can I play the update? It's on preview on Bedrock. Only on PC right now. You have to download the preview and then turn on experiments in the settings. It is not in the base game. Netherite. Yes, netherite. I got you, Alina. I'm going to guess, if I had to guess, I'm going to guess this works the exact same as copper, iron, and gold. Yep, and I would be right. Let's try, what do you call that thing? Ancient debris. Redstone block works, but it's the same as diamond and emerald. It moves a little bit, but it does not activate redstone components. Piston does not work. End rod does not work because it's not a full block, and this thing can only accept full blocks. TNT does not work. Snow acts like ice and slides around a lot. Glass does not work. A spawner, I'm almost certain that doesn't work, but we'll try it. If it does, I'm about to go absolutely insane. Okay, it doesn't. Do they bounce off of each other? Oh yeah. Here, let's actually try that. Let's give it this. Let's get it in this little slime hole. Let's spawn a bunch in here. And then let's like give them all like cobblestone or something. Oh fuck, don't fall in there. We'll give them bedrock. How about that? Because bedrock does the exact same thing as cobblestone. As you can see, they definitely move one another, and so billiards pool is an option. Is there a difference between normal netherite sword and knockback one? Yes, the knockback enchantment makes you knock back further. Oh, I know. Hold on. I'm the stupid one. I get what you're saying. I was like, are you really asking me if there's a difference between an enchanted sword and a not enchanted sword? But you mean hitting this guy. I'm the stupid one. I will accept it as the stupid one. All right. So here's just hitting it with like a regular hand. Okay? All right, we see that. Now here's hitting it with a sword. That did not go any further. But then with knockback, it does go further. Like a considerable amount. Did you try obsidian yet? Yes, it works the same as stone and bedrock. Can you do water? Water does not work. Do they have a brain behind those eyes? I don't think so. Concrete does work, but it works the same as stone, obsidian, bedrock, all the same. Can you potion the slime? Finally a good question around here. End rod does not work because it's not a full block and it can only accept full blocks. Yo, thank you for the follow, my friend. Holy shit, look at all of you here. All right, what do we... Oh, we got to try swiftness. We got to try... Yo, anything edited. Thank you for the follow. Yo, Evil Us, thank you for the rose. Yo, we can stop following. We can stop following. I have to call everyone out who follows, and I'm trying to focus. Oscar, thank you for the follow. Xzas... Oh, thank you for the follow. James, thank you for the follow. Sigma Stick, thank you for... Oh, my God. Fensor, thank you for the follow. Snowhane, thank you for the follow. Joko, thank you for the follow. Junior Rose, Cat, Egg10, Alex, Dad Bean, Sid, what is your name? Zeke, George, thank you for the follow. Sister Splat, thank you for the follow. Kaylee, thank you for the follow. Stephen App, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Evil again, no. Words I can't read. Indire, Andrew Caher, thank you for the follow. Andrew Carroll, thank you for the follow. Okay, we can slow down. We can slow down. We can slow down. We can slow down. Braden Davis, thank you for the follow. K9, thank you for the follow. Through Wisp, thank you for the follow. I'm thanking all my new followers. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you everyone for the follow. Didn't mention me. The period. Thank you for the follow. We're gonna try Windburst. That's a good idea. Alina suggested, and also someone in the TikTok chat suggested. Thank you everyone for the follows. I will read more names shortly. Holy shit. Okay, what kind of potions are we trying on this guy? What kind of potions? It does not glow if you put light in them. Invisibility is a good one. Yeah, where's invisibility on here? Invisibility splash potion. Where's the... There it is. How far will it go on ice? I guess I haven't tested it on ice itself. That's a really good question. Boner Netherrack? Wait, did I just say Boner Netherrack? Alright, hold on. Did someone... Yo, 129 roses because I said Boner Netherrack? TNT does not work in it. Okay, invisibility. Whoa! Wait a second! Wait a moment! Where's my hand? Oh, I'm invisible. That is so cool! Alright, chat. So far, that is the coolest thing we've seen. Yo, thank you for the rose and the creeper, bro. Thank you, thank you. You guys do not have to do all that. Okay, let's see. Wind charging? First of all, let's see. Oh. Well, hold on. Doesn't wind charging work if I kill it? So that's not really going to do a whole lot, but we can see this. Does it react to... Oh my god. Oh, even bedrock. Hold on. Shulker. I didn't try a shulker, but I'm guessing any block you interact with will not work, but I will try the shulker. Yeah, it doesn't work. Wet and dry sponge. That's a good call. That's a good call. Well, let's not do it on this guy. Let's do it on this one. Okay. Ooh, that looks like it's the same as pumpkin, just about. Okay. Now let's try with a wet sponge. The exact same. The exact same. End rod doesn't work because it's not a full block and it only works with full blocks. Put it in water. I guess we should try putting it in water. Also, I didn't show it yet, but here's all the new Cinnabar blocks. What's going on? These aren't even out yet. They are in the preview and beta for Bedrock. If you download the preview and beta for Bedrock, you can test out these features right now. So right here in the middle is the new Sulfur blocks, and I put just kind of like similar looking blocks around it, as you can see. And over here's the Cinnabar in the middle. Make it slide on ice? Okay, okay. We'll make it slide on ice. We'll make it slide on ice. Give me a minute to build an ice rink. I'm on Bedrock, so I don't even have any, like... I can't even, like, get a mod that can help me place a bunch of ice really quick. So we're all going to have to sit through this. But I'll answer questions as I see them. Can you put a chorus plant in it? No, because that's not a full block, and full block... Things that aren't full blocks don't work in it. You seem like a nice guy. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boner Netherrack? I know you asked Netherrack or Bone, but I had to say it the other way because it was funny. Purpur, please. I'll do that in a minute. I guess I haven't tried sand. I'll try sand and red sand. Pumpkins are pretty bouncy and go pretty far. Does it give off redstone signal if it has a redstone block? No. How'd you get rid of the text on top of the preview? I did not. It's there. It's just covered up by my little banner I have going on here. What does the sulfur do? It's a decorative block, but if it's the mob, the sulfur cube can ingest blocks of different kinds and get different properties based on the block you put in it. Yo, thank you for the follow. What's the best block for the golf ball? Right now, I'm thinking it's going to be either hay bale or slime or honey is going to be the best golf block. How's my hair? Oh, it left years ago, like my wife did. Please don't bring it up. Does it slide smoother if you put it on ice? That's what we're about to test. Can you hit it with a wind charge? Yeah, let's hit it with a wind charge. TNT does not work. Yo, did everyone start following because I made the wife joke and then hit the... Did you guys like that? Oh my god! And that had bedrock in it. I think wind charges with these are gonna go crazy. Yo, holy shit, Adrian, thank you for the follow. Java, you followed again. I remember you. Dylan, thank you for the follow. That kid, thank you for the follow. It's just in previews right now. Does it slide smoother if you put the ice inside of it? Yes. So if you put ice, packed ice, smooth ice, or blue ice is what I meant to say, or snow blocks, it will not be very hoppy, but it will be very slidey, much like a hockey puck. Holy shit. Moth, thank you for the follow. How old am I? I'm 28. Anyone who says grown man, by the way, or 6'7" gets banned. Don't say it. Don't say it. Dude. Junior's the first person to say 6'7". He's banned. Mods, raise that guy's rent. Mods, replace all of the sugar and all the food that guy eats for the rest of the month with salt. Are you going live from America? Oh, yeah. Black Pudding, Yeezy. I see your comment in there, bro. Does it slide better on ice? And we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Young man, by the way, mods, give that guy moderator permissions, please, immediately. And lower his rent. And also make sure every car he drives for the rest of his life is a Lamborghini. Please, mods, if you don't mind getting on that immediately. Does hitting it with different tools affect the distance? Only with knockback. So, like, hitting it with a stick or a netherite sword will do the same thing as your hand. But if you put knockback on the sword, then it will start going. Just use /fill. I don't think... Wait, does that work on Bedrock? Does /fill work on Bedrock? Should we put... Aren't slime blocks really bouncy? Should we put slime blocks, like, on the edge here? Can you push it with the spear? Oh, yeah, you can hit and push it with anything. The only way to do damage to it seems to be when it doesn't even have an item in it. You can blow it up with TNT. It'll get sent flying. But it won't do any damage. Can you say anime? I can say anime. Try pushing it with the sticky piston. I don't think that's going to do anything besides just push it, but we'll try it. I'm also going to try purple block. Okay, let's see. We could play bowling. I know, right? Finally. Yes, okay. So, hold on. There's a few blocks I need to test before we test the ice. Because people have been asking for a while, and I want to make people happy here. Purple blocks, red sand, pervert blocks. Yes, we're going to get the pervert blocks, as Skogus said in chat. Yes, that's exactly what that is. We're going to do red sand, both sandstone and regular sand. Magma cube, and will it damage me? That's a good question. I don't know. I doubt it'll damage me, but we'll see. You cannot make a bomber because TNT does not work. What's your favorite song? I'm trying to think of, like, the worst, cringiest song I can think of. It's probably Thick of It by KSI. Slow Falling. Oh my god, you guys are so much smarter than me, except for when you asked for me to put an end rod in it for the 18th millionth time. So I want to test Potion of Slowness. And then Potion of Slow Falling. Okay. So, let's see. Purple block. What does it do? It's the same as regular stone, it appears. So, stone isn't super bouncy, but it will get, like, vertical for a moment and go a little bit of a distance. Wood, planks, and wood are very bouncy. Okay? Let's see. Red sand. It seems like the exact same as all other stone things. Oh, that was red sandstone, but here's red sand. Is it just me? That seemed a little bit bouncier, maybe? No, it's the same. It's the same. Magma block. Does it hurt me? No. But also, guys, I want to make it clear, one of my favorite features of this thing is the fact that you don't even have to hit it. You can kick it like a soccer ball. You could just run into it, and it just works. You're going to dream of big bouncy balls? Whoa. Can we ban that guy immediately? TNT does not work in it. You're in creative. How's it going to hurt you? Thank you, Lucas, for calling out my stupidity. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Without you, we wouldn't have gotten to the bottom of this, truly. Holy shit. Okay, we're going to test it on ice. Let me go back to creative. Oh, wait, hold on. I also want to test slowness and slow falling. First, though, while we have 300 people here, I'm going to do a little self-promotion real quick. So, hello, this is my TikTok account based on my 6+-year-old Forever World that me and my 20 friends play in. Every year we have a big Olympic Games. We just got done doing hockey as our big event, and then they announced the fucking thing we could have used as a fucking puck in the game that we spent so much time and effort on. Awful. But if you ever wanted to create a Forever World of your own and you needed tips or guidance or motivation, my whole account is dedicated to not only tracking what I do in my Forever World with my friends, but also giving tips on how you can make a Forever World of your own. So now let's try slow falling. That's so cool! I don't think you're able to use add-ons in preview mode, no. Okay, Let me do like hay bale. Wait, hold on. I just had a great idea. Hold on, Chad. I had a great idea. Yeah, that guy's gonna slide for a minute. Okay, hold on. Let's get a new hay bale. Okay. Piston does not work in it, and just so we're all gonna see it again. TNT. I'm right clicking right now. TNT does not work in it. But what you can do is, I have not tried this with the slow falling yet, so I'm very excited for how this is gonna work. Let's hit it with slow falling. Let's do this, and then let's do this, and then let's stand up in the sky and see what happens. Oh, shit. Oh, we got to go after it. Spawner does not work. Shulker box does not work. This would be a cool way to use redstone by tripping wires. It will trip redstone wires. It's so fast I can't even keep up with it. It's still going. Let's see if we can get it to go back. You should make a list of what you've already done. Dude, I've tried so... Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought it was going to go in that hole. I wish I could. It would just have so many things on screen. You know, 30 minutes pass on TikTok, and the 250 people that are here right now are going to be 250 different people, you know, later. And they're going to be asking the same thing or to see it again, so... I'm excited for bowling. I'm excited for finally being able to make tennis. I'm excited to... so many things. Try to make him into a snowman? How would I do that? Because you can't put them on top of one another. It won't work like that. Jordan, you're dedicated on having that comment come through, aren't you, buddy? Can you try wool? I have, but I will again. It seems to be... like a very, like, not a big hit. It doesn't go very high and it doesn't bounce very far. But now, okay, now we've all waited enough. Let's mess with it on ice. Let's see what happens. First, let me put that wool on ice. Let's just start with this. So as you can see, hitting it with wool makes it go maybe a block or two, and it doesn't slide very far. Let's see on here. Immediately, I'm seeing... Oh, I love that. All ice works the same, and all ice also works the same as snow in it. So trying one will be the same as the other. Hold on, where's like a stick? Can you hit it with a spear? Yes, you can even like dribble with the spear if you use the charge attack. Oh, hold on. Cool. Use wool. I just did. It doesn't go very far. Wool is a pretty short distance. Oops, sorry. Mace. Let's hit it with the mace. That's a good idea. Here's going to be the real test if you can do damage to this thing. Oh, what's up, Maya? Does snow slide the same on normal land? Yeah, it does. It does. So ice and snow does slide on normal... Oh, does it... Oh, that didn't really do anything. Like, if I put ice in this guy, he'll slide. He won't go very vertical, but he'll slide like crazy. End rod and anvils do not work because they're not full blocks, and it only works with full blocks in it. Hockey would be cool with this. Wow, that's so funny you said that, because my Forever World that this TikTok account is based off of just held a gigantic hockey event. That's why you see, where is it? Where is it? Down here? If you look at my profile picture, what is it? It looks like the hockey logo, because we just had a big fucking hockey event. And then 1 month after we did the hockey event, they announced this, when we would have wanted this. How do you get the block out? You use shears on it. Reinforced stone from an ancient city. I have not even considered that. I'm gonna guess this does the exact same thing as normal stone does. Bedrock, normal stone, obsidian, and it looks like reinforced deep slate all do the same thing. Do magma blocks or soul sands make bubble columns in the water? I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't think so. Glazed terracotta, you know what? You've been asking for a long time, and I should oblige. Yes, glazed terracotta works, but it works the same as regular stone does. Redstone blocks work, but they don't activate redstone around them. TNT does not work in these guys either. Barrier blocks are not full blocks, and full blocks don't work in these guys. Slime or honey? Yes, they slide and bounce quite a bit with slimes and honey blocks. TNT does not work. Skulk. Interesting question. Can we see slime? Yeah, I'll show you slime. We'll do it in the, or we'll do it out of the ice rink, so you guys can see how it properly would function. And hay bales and honey blocks work the same as this. It goes very far, and it slides quite a bit. Can a sponge drain water? It cannot. Slime on ice with slow falling. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Let me hit this guy with it, and we'll try it. We'll try it here. It goes. Does glass work? No. Did you try to drop the TNT from the air or just light it? No, like, you can't put TNT in it at all. It just doesn't accept it. Like, if I get TNT and I'm right-clicking on it, nothing happens. Beehives do not work. Mushroom blocks work the same as honey and slimes, I'm pretty sure. So this will work the... Oh. Wait, what the hell? It works the same as ice, where it doesn't go very high vertically, but it does slide a lot. Command block? I don't think command blocks work. How do I get that in Bedrock? Give myself command block. Knockback does work. Knockback does work. TNT only works in Java. That doesn't... It's not even out for Java yet. And command blocks do not work, as I expected. End rods do not work because they are not full blocks, and only full blocks work. What would you use these for? Mini games as of this moment. I'm thinking like hockey, soccer, basketball, things like that. TNT above it and light it. So, oh, okay. If you're wondering what TNT does to these guys. Oh, let's do this. Oh, I did not want to make a little one. Yo, bro. Get out of here, man. There we go. Okay, let's do this. This will be something cool for you guys. Jordanus is over here. I think Jordanus has the most creative responses. Can we see if they act like bowling pins? I mean, look, when I hit them into one another, look, you can see them bouncing off of one another. So you can do pool, you can do all that kind of stuff. They're not dead. But when they have blocks inside of them, they seem to get some form of invincibility. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, well, I'm going to be the first to say that that was not very exciting at all. Let me, hold on. I think I know why. We gave them ice. Ice is not bouncy at all. It's because ice is not bouncy at all. Hold on. Barrier blocks won't work because barrier blocks are not full blocks, and they don't accept anything that aren't full blocks. All right. Let's see what happens. Well, you're right, guys. We need more. Good thinking. They're just all bouncing off of one another. .16.1 is out for Java. Yeah, but that has the baby mobs in it. That does not have sulfur cubes in it. TNT does not work in the cube. Okay, we got some that went flying. What happens if you put jump boost and slow fall on wool? Yo, Toby, thank you for the follow. Command blocks do not work. Okay. Jump boost, slow fall. It actually does help it jump higher. Hold on, let me try this. Let me put jump boost on ice. Okay, interesting. It does not help it jump higher. Command blocks don't work in it. What's the new red material? Thank you for asking. This right here are the new crimson blocks, or not crimson, I'm sorry, cinnabar block set. This makes me think they might be adding a spider mob, because this looks very different from the normal spider we have. TNT does not work at this time. It is important to note that this is its first ever preview release. It's only in beta, it's for testing, and historically, the features in the first preview are not all of the features that will be there by the end of the previews before release. So expect more functionality than what we see today. Don't forget about your day ones, Casto. Okay, and then this other block set is Sulfur right here. If we go over here, you can see I have Sulfur in the middle, and then all other like kind of similarly looking blocks around it. Did you try slime blocks? Oh yeah, they go far and they're bouncy. Put wind burst on a mace. That's a good question. Or a good suggestion. Oh yeah, look at all these hay bales here. They like went flying. Okay, I have slow falling. Milled. Guys, I missed. Guys, I missed. I'm sorry. Interesting. Oh. Damn. Oh, I missed it. How'd you miss a stationary target? I don't know, because I got 258-year-olds yapping at me. The pressure's on, man. End rods don't work because they're not full blocks, and it only accepts full blocks. Oh. TNT does not work. Please. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I actually got it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Aw. Frog Light does work. Yes, it's been a minute since I've tried Frog Light. It seems very bouncy. Like you're hopping like a frog when you use this stuff. The leads don't snap. No, so I can... Oh, wait, hold on. This is a good idea. Oh my gosh, wait, the lead just snapped. I think that's because I hit it with my thing on the way up. Hit it with knockback. It does hit it further with knockback, yes. What's up, Luna? Sorry, I do see your messages. I got over 200 people in the TikTok chat, so I'm a little swarmed. TNT does not work, unfortunately. Would slimes with ice in them slide more if they're on soul sand? Oh, it's interesting to think what would happen with soul sand. Bedrock does work in them, but it acts the same as, like, regular stone. How do I miss him every time? There we go. There we go. Cool. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Where did my milk go? In your defense, they're no longer stationary. Thank you for that. Whoa. They're balloons now? Oh, I hit the thing. How do you kill them? Once you take the block out with shears, you can kill them after that. Punch bow. Oh, that's so much better than what I'm doing. You could play tetherball like this. You could also play hockey. You could also play... What am I doing? Okay, hold on. What the fuck? What am I doing? That's what I had going on there for a second. Oh, what? Did I just send that guy into the next dimension right there? I think I did. I see him moving over there. Okay, let's try it again with this. Oh, yeah. That goes so fast. Oh, he fell in the hole. Holy. He's going so fast, he's escaping my render distance. Oh. There was someone flying through the air from when we did that explosion earlier. Redstone blocks and also obsidian and stone and bedrock all work the same. And redstone does not activate, like, redstone things. How do you test it? It's in the Bedrock preview right now. So using the Minecraft launcher on PC, you can download the preview. I think you can on Xbox too, but I don't know how. Barrier blocks are not full blocks and don't work because nothing that isn't the full block doesn't work. Non-full blocks don't work. TNT does not work. What if the shulkers shoot it? Do shulkers aim after regular mobs? Is it released yet? It's out in previews right now. Lodestone does not work with them. TNT does not work. Command blocks do not work. When will it be released? Probably March. Or, well, oh, duh. That's when the... No, excuse me. Probably, like, June, if I had to guess. Excuse me. June or July. Oh, yeah, it'll be released in March right now. You can't put shulkers in it. End rods don't work because end rods are not full blocks, and it doesn't take anything that isn't a full block. TNT does not work. I feel like this is a joke patch. Are you for real? No way. This is exactly what we've been waiting for mini games and sports and Minecraft for forever. You know, I got this 6-year-old Forever World here. That's what this whole TikTok account's based off of, is not only detailing the events of my Forever World, but giving you tips of how you can create a Forever World of your own. We just got done doing our yearly Olympics, the 5th annual Trapland Olympics, and we had this whole focus on hockey. We had a boat as the puck, where if we hit it too much, it would break. If we accidentally right-clicked on it, we would get inside. But if you got past that, it worked okay as a hockey puck. But now, a month after we do the giant tournament, available here on the YouTube channel, they now give us a puck or something we can use as a freaking ball. It's insane. Remove the block inside and then place the shulker on the ground. I don't think that's going to do anything. It doesn't change, like, its status when it doesn't have a... Yeah, I didn't think so. Have you tried sand? Yeah, it just goes the same as stone. Can you put a chest in it? No. Jack-o'-lantern? Yeah, let's try jack-o'-lantern. Light blocks do not light up in dark, though. Jack-o'-lantern does not work, but the carved pumpkin does? Whoa! That's weird. Oh, whoa, that was cool. Just slid through that one block gap. Oh, cool. Mud? Okay, hold on. There was something else I was going to charge first. Or try first before. Skulk and then mud is my new operation of attack here. Slime, honey, mushroom blocks, hay bales all work the exact same. They go very far and they're very bouncy. That just looks like it works. The mud block looks like it works the same as stone. Light blocks do not work in any sort of special way. Whoa, I think that went further. I think this is also like slime and honey blocks. I think this has... I mean, let's see. Yeah, that looks like that is the exact same way that that just acted. Streamed for the first time in 2 years yesterday. Yo, that's awesome, Luna. Do they fit in 1 block holes? Yes, they do. Shulker boxes do not work. If a slime that has a block in it moved past a skulk sensor, would it detect it? You know, that's actually a really good question. I would say yes. Yeah. Because it just, like, moved one another. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm not making noise. I'm just bumping these since I'm flying. They definitely hit skulk sensors. The wool block, yeah, the wool block is definitely one of the most interesting of the mechanics it has. So, like, if I have, you can see right here is bedrock. Bedrock works the same as cobblestone and obsidian. It goes a little bit of a distance, but it doesn't do that much. Wool is even less. It goes like a block or two, and it does not slide like at all. Can you put the cast snow block in it? Let me put my bald ass head in it. Yeah, then we'll start talking. Do they bounce off of each other like pool balls? Yes, they do. In fact, hold on. I just had a great idea. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Why won't he stop bouncing? Why will he not stop? Cactus does not work because it's not a full block, and only full blocks work in it. Now, what have I discovered here? This is new. TNT does not work in it. TNT does not work putting inside of it, but if you hit them with TNT, it doesn't hurt them, and it sends them flying, depending on the block you have inside of them. Oh gosh, it's already starting. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna hit this guy into the other ones. Yo! Tio sent a rose and Tizio sent a rose. Thank you, thank you. What about a slime falling on a spear? How would the... Like, if I were to hit it with a spear, it wouldn't do anything different depending on the tool I hit it with, unless that tool has knockback or punch or something like that. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, gonna be a lot of pool tables, gonna be a lot of, like, well, billiards is cool. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Redstone block does work. It works the same as, like, other stones, like cobblestone, bedrock, obsidian, but it does not light up, any redstone machinery. Lodestones do not work. I'm not able to stand on them. They are considered like regular mobs. And it is important to know, I've said this a few times, is this is the first beta preview that these are out, okay? Historically, Mojang has added more and more features as more updates have rolled out. And so I do think there's going to be more functionality added to these guys in the future. TNT does not work, command block does not work, end crystal doesn't work. I haven't tried it, but it's not a full block, so, and full blocks don't work on these, so I'm just going to guess it doesn't work. Yeah, hold on. Let's try this. How do you, like, drop all the leads in your hand at once? Does anyone know? On PC. Can you try to make a bowling alley? I guarantee you, once these come out, in my forever world, there's going to be bowling alleys, there's going to be tennis courts. There already is a tennis court somewhere, but it hasn't had functionality. It was all for looks. Our golf course is going to be completely revamped. Our hockey stadium is going to be completely revamped. It's going to be insane. This is an update made for my forever world. Left click to remove. Yeah, okay. Good call, good call. Here's... Oh, God! I connected them all. Oh, wait. I connected them all. Wait a second. Whoa. He's lost a few of them, but there he goes. Do the wardens attack them? That's a really good question. Is the new update out on Bedrock? It is for beta and previews. That's it. It is out in beta and preview. Play ice hockey? Yo, if you want to see ice hockey being played, all right, time for the shameless self-promotion. This is my 6-year-old Forever World, an account based on not only my progress in that Forever World, but me and my other 19 friends who are in the world. We have an Olympic Games every year where we compete to see who's the strongest person in our world. Last year, which was a couple months ago, actually, this year, I should say, it was completely based around hockey, and we had a giant hockey tournament. It's all here, if you want to go here and see that. The full video isn't quite out yet, but there's a nice teaser. And these blocks got announced right after we had our gigantic hockey tournament. Can you believe that? It is frustrating that we could have used that. We used boats in our video. That seems like the same as stone. Yo, Village of Chinatown. What's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. What about Sculpt Catalyst? I'm pretty sure, because isn't that... Oh, no, these. Okay, that is a full block. It only works with full blocks, and apparently not sculpt catalysts. Beacons don't work either. Good. Glad to hear it, buddy. Granite? I'm assuming that granite and the others work the exact same as stone blocks. Dude, Chinatown with the roses. Thank you, thank you. Could you drop one on a slime block? Yeah. Let's drop one on a slime block. Let's get a bunch with slime blocks in them and then drop them onto the slime block thing. Soul Sand, we'll have to see how they work on Soul Sand too. I didn't even think about that. What about the copper blocks with holes in them? Nope. Scaffolding does not work. TNT does not work. Any block that you can interact with right now does not work. Chests, crafting tables, smithing tables, anvils don't seem to work. Oh my gosh. Bookshelf. Bookshelf does not work. Glass does not work. Nether brick works like the exact same as stone, I'm pretty sure. Can pistons push them? Let's try that before we try the slime. Well, I know what you're thinking. I just want to barely hit it. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. No, hold on. There we go. Wow. How exciting. Have you tried TNT yet? Yes, it doesn't work. Oh, wow. How cool. You can't escape me. Normal piston? I don't think that's going to make a difference. Does a normal or sticky piston have different effects on other mobs? I don't think so. These aren't considered blocks. These are considered mobs. So I don't think switching it up to a regular piston is going to do much of anything. Bedrock works the same as cobblestone and other things. Yeah, I didn't think so. It works the exact same. Note blocks do not work. You followed? Thank you, WB. Thank you for all the new follows. Hey, if Forever Worlds are your thing, we got a lot of tips on how to keep your Forever World alive as long as possible. And how to, quote, not get bored while playing Minecraft in long periods. Yo, myself, thank you for the follow. All right, what do we think's going to happen here, chat? Yo, NWM, thank you for the follow. Fan, thank you for the follow. 404, thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Amethyst will try. Piston doesn't work. Oh, piston the slime block on ice. Oh, that's a good idea. TNT does not work. TNT doesn't work in any capacity. Hoplife, thank you for the follow. Fio, Glorp, thank you for the follow. Hold on, I can do this. There we go. Let's see. Oh, whoa. How did I do that? Oh, okay, hold on. If you drop it on there, they definitely get a little bouncy. Holy smokes. Dragon Egg is not a full block, and it won't work because it doesn't work with things that are not full blocks. Will this be the final version? No. I said earlier a few times, this is the very first beta and preview for this mob. This is the first time we've been able to test it in any capacity. And historically, with all of these previews and betas, they give us multiple up to the months of release, and they always change how things work in that time. End rods do not work because it's not a full block, and it only works with full blocks. Bedrock works the exact same as cobblestone. It doesn't go very far, but it does go a little bit. Shulker boxes don't work. Netherite works the same as stone. Shulker box does not work. Yes. I will say this works pretty well. Hold on, let me go find this. Where did that big chunk of cubes go? Here it is. Here, this will make people happy. You can't put TNT in it, but what happens if you do this? Oh, there it goes. Hold on, it's too fast for me. It's going so damn fast. It's like past my render distance. I can't keep up with it. Glass does not work with it. What about your hairless noggin? Mods, ban Greg, and then replace all of the sugar and all of his food that he eats for the next month with salt, please. Sand works pretty similar to dirt and gravel. It just bounces a little bit, and just like this is what stone does, but I think dirt bounces a little bit further than this. Same with planks. I have not tried soul sand in it. That's a really good question. This is the same as copper blocks and... Well, hold on. I would be pressed to believe that this is different. Okay, see how it slides a little bit, right? It slides a tiny bit, does it not? We all see that? Oh my gosh, it is totally different. It slides less. TNT does not work in it. Here, I did also want to try this. Here's this guy again. How do you make them infinitely jump? I think that guy's just glitched. Might have something to do with this guy too. Can you get out of here? Oh, I can't do that with him. Yeah, get out of here. Please piston and slime block on ice slime. Well, that doesn't do anything. Hold on. Observers don't work in them, and they also don't, what the fuck? And they also don't, what am I trying to say? They don't get observed by them. Observers don't see them as of at this moment. When is it coming out? Probably in, 3 months. Why does ice not float? Why does ice not float? You cannot jump on the floating one. You can't jump on them ever. Man, can you do one thing for me? Let's hear it. Y'all don't request non-full blocks. I'm going to be saying that about a quadrillion times this stream, even with you trying to say that to everyone. The exact same thing. It doesn't work. You'd be better off just doing this. Oh. Piston and slime block on ice. Is that not what I just did? Is that not what I just did? Resin blocks, I'm pretty sure that works the same as slime blocks. Kobe. End rods don't work because they're not full blocks. That's why, who was it? That's why Glorp was trying to say, don't request not full blocks because it doesn't work with not full blocks. How are you supposed to attain them in survival? You go underground and get them in sulfur caves. You know, in my forever world, I would have to travel quite a number of blocks to see anything new. Oh, whoa, wait! It just bounced up. Hold on, that might be the bounciest block we've seen yet. Does this bounce like that when I do that? Oh, hold on. That wasn't really a good... No! Resin blocks are bouncier than... This changes a few things. Hold on. How do you have it? It's in preview on Bedrock right now. Oh my god, I just sent that guy flying. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, hold on. That makes me wonder. Glowstone and other light blocks don't light up through them. Like, it doesn't make the squid, the slime glow. In case anyone is wondering. TNT doesn't work. Gravel, sand, wood, stone, like, things like that. They all act semi-similarly, but with slightly different properties. But most of the time it's... I did not mean to do that. Shit. Most of the time it's like... Oh, it goes a little bit of a distance, and maybe it's a little bit bouncier with this, or maybe it's a little bit blah, blah, blah with this, you know what I mean? It's just all like kind of basic movements. A little bit of a jump, maybe this one's a little bit slidier. But this, I want to see what happens here. Honey block works the same as slime does. Whoa! Oh my gosh! We have found the bounciest block. It is resin. Ice blocks are not bouncy, but they slide a lot like a hockey puck. What's the point of this? You know, imagine that you're a world, much like my 6-year-old forever world that this account is completely based on. And every year you have mini games that you and your friends compete in, and you've been hoping for the day that they add something that resembles a ball of some kind in Minecraft. And now here they are. This has different properties based on the block that you put inside of it. An ice block doesn't jump very high, but it does slide quite a bit. Resin blocks jump and bounce quite a bit, you know. Wool blocks get sent flying and then deflect quite well. You know, they're used for mini games. Put slow falling on them and they look like balloons. Do pistons in front of slime block. Hold on. Do a piston in front of a slime block and then add a sulfur cube. Are you saying like wedge them into like a... Bedrock works like normal cobblestone for some reason. On an ice slime. Hold on, I'm going to try it on a resin slime first. I don't think the pistons are going to do anything. Except like maybe if I... Hold on. Oh, shit. Pistons are just not going to do anything, guys. Okay, well, here's what I want to see. Okay, hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me go under here. Let's create a big room. Oh, they come with a slime block on top. Sorry, I'm a noob. I think it's my first time ever playing Minecraft in my life. And you're so right. That's totally what you meant when you've been screaming at me this entire time to do the slime block thing. Put text saying not to request non-full block. I can just ignore them. At this point, I kind of like saying for the millionth time that non-full blocks don't work. How do you have the Sulfur Cube? It's out in beta previews and betas. In Bedrock preview and beta. Okay, let me get a torch. You know what? Sure, I don't give a shit. We'll do blue torches. I know they don't have as much light, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then we're just going to place a bunch down. Holy smokes. Yo, Mark, thank you for the follow. Thank you, everyone, for the new follows. Holy shit! ZZ, thank you for the follow. Try pale oak. It's bouncy like resin. I don't believe you. I feel like pale oak is the exact same as regular wood. Hold on. Let me eat my fucking words real quick. Oh my god, that's so much. You're so right. Hold on. Let me shut the hell up because I'm stupid and wrong. Yo, Mark with the tiny bunnies. Thank you. Yo, that's not a small amount. Thank you very much for that. Who said that? Hold on. I need, there's 200 people here. I don't have to say shit to half of you if I'm wrong. I'm going to find the exact person who said that and admit I was wrong. ZDXDMD. I'm sorry I was wrong. Can you do an end rod? Bro, I'm about to, never mind. Kind of broke, but I like your personality. Yo, thank you for being here. How'd you get the sulfur block? It's out in Bedrock previews and beta right now. Yes, let me try the piston thing now that I know what the hell I'm doing, because I forgot it was my very first day on this planet playing Minecraft. Yes. I now know what I'm doing. Okay. So, let's do this. I can't, like, take the block from him. Okay. All right. I mean, what do you want me to say, chat? That just works exactly like you'd think. Let me try this, too. Does that make it bouncier? It kind of doesn't. Interesting. Okay, let me try putting ice. Ice is not bouncy in these things at all. It didn't do anything different. Sand or gravel on a bubble column. Well, I guess I should test how it works with the bubble column, but I don't think it's gonna... I mean, I think it's just gonna act like every other mob, but this is really freaking me the hell out. How come some things float? But ice doesn't? Dirt floats. Slime doesn't. Redstone floats. What? Try TNT, push it off at height. Allegedly, they explode on impact. What you saw was someone's mod that they made 2 weeks ago. TNT does not go inside of these guys. TNT doesn't work at all. Oh. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Interesting. Can you try it on Android? I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Can you play Minecraft previews on phone? I would assume you can. You cannot put shulkers or chests inside of them. Right now, no interactable blocks can be put inside of them. Just like regular blocks. So shulkers, chests, crafting tables, pistons, nothing that's not a full block. Let me reiterate. Nothing that's not a full block. Sand or concrete powder? Yeah, we could try that. I've already tried it a few times, but they do work the same. And I will show it off again. It's like stone. It goes a little bit. It bounces, kinda. You cannot put an end rod in it. Only full blocks will work. Nothing that's not a full block. How come everyone's been asking end rod? Is there like a joke I'm missing, or is this like a genuine request? Why does everyone want to put an end rod in it? Crying obsidian? I actually haven't tried. Ice works a lot. Oh, that just works like regular stone. Wait, maybe a tiny bit slidier. Like a smidgen. If you put ice in it, it works like a hockey puck. Vertically, it doesn't bounce very much, but it slides quite a bit. And all ice acts the same way. If you put a block in it, does it take damage? No, not even if you blow it up with 10 million tons of TNT. I didn't mean to do that. So far, my favorite's the resin blocks. Heavy core won't work because it's not a full block, and only full blocks work with this. Oh my gosh, it's gone. Oh, it's going so fast I can't even keep up with it. One of them got detached and it's off on its own. There it goes. I'm assuming that watermelon and pumpkins do the same thing. And pumpkins are just like a little bouncier than the rest of the blocks, but we'll try. Yeah, it goes a little bit further and it's a little bouncy. TNT does not work on these guys. Is it realized? Yeah, I'm realizing it right now, if that answers your question. Obsidian works the same as regular stone. It's just kind of like here's bedrock. This is exactly the same as what obsidian and stone does. Try putting iron. Iron is the heaviest, I think. No, I think so far we've determined soul sand is the heaviest out of all of them. Yeah, let's put soul sand in them and hit them with the wind charge. All wool works in them, and it works the same. It's kind of like... Oh, I think there was a wool right around here somewhere. Is this wool? One of these guys. This guy? No? It didn't go very far. It, like, moved a block or two and barely bounced. Yeah, soul sand is the heaviest. Try soul soil? Okay. Exact same. Magma, we already tried. It doesn't hurt the player, and I think it moves a lot like cobblestone does. I guess that wasn't a good test. Hold on. Scaffolding doesn't work because it's not a full block, and full blocks do not work. Command block does not work. Obsidian works the exact same as stone and bedrock does. Honey blocks work the exact same as slime blocks and hay blocks do. So if you've been seeing me use a hay block or a slime block, they work the exact same as with honey. Beacon does not work. TNT does not work. Carved pumpkins work. I think there was a carved pumpkin right around here somewhere. How do I play with Minecraft previews on Bedrock? I only know how to do it on PC. If you're playing on any other console at all, I really don't know. But you should just be able to go to your Minecraft launcher, and where it says what version you're playing, you should be able to hit a drop-down bar and select Minecraft preview. Powdered snow. That's a good question. It doesn't count as a full block, does it? No, that doesn't count as a full block, it seems. Mud works the same as stone does. It might be a tiny bit bouncier, but just like this. TNT does not work. Shulker boxes do not work. Basalt. Interesting. I'm assuming this works the same as stone. Yeah, exact same as stone. Carved pumpkin, like I said, it does work, but I'll try it again just to show you. It is pretty bouncy and goes pretty far. Can you show the new blocks? Yes, thank you. I will show them happily. Here is the new Cinnabar blocks. They have been a little bit less saturated since the last time we saw them at Minecraft Live. Here's Potent Sulfur and then the Sulfur blocks. I'm quite pleased with these blocks. Doesn't this give off the like Aether vibes, you know, like this kind of color palette a little bit? Oak leaves don't work. Bone blocks, they don't work. Or they do work, excuse me, but they work like stone. It does give off like Temple Run. Dude, ass update maybe for you, man, but this is huge for my forever world. Oh yeah, okay, so here is the sulfur blocks in the middle with other blocks kind of like it around it. Yeah, this update is gigantic for me in my forever world because we have such a focus on mini games and Olympic events every year. And to finally have something we can use as a ball is insane. Command blocks don't work. Netherite blocks work the same as like iron and gold and copper. They're very heavy. Oh, here's the crimson blocks in the middle with other similar blocks around it. Bedrock works the same as cobblestone. Can you put the new bricks besides end bricks? Yeah, that's what's going on right here. These are the end bricks right here. Hay blocks work the exact same as slimes and honey blocks. So here's a slime block. If I hit this, that's what a hay block would do. Excuse me. Purpur. I tried that earlier, but I'll try it again. I'm pretty sure purpur works the exact same as just like stone blocks. Doesn't go very far and it bounces a little. Honestly, this might seem a little bit slidier than stone blocks. Hay bale, like I said with the hay bale just a second ago, they work the exact same as slime blocks. So when I hit a slime block, you're seeing what happens when I hit the hay bale, which you see hay bale blocks around here, but Rosie, there's no point. Rosie, it is futile, Rosie. Rosie, it is futile. Just let them be. Let them do their thing. There's no stopping the masses. It was my fault for coming on to a preview stream again. Observers don't work. You can't put any block that you can interact with in them, like an observer block, and they also don't get detected by observers. Nothing. Here's the big one. Everyone listen. Not full blocks don't work with the sulfur slime. Anvils, dragon eggs, end rods. If it's not a full cube, it will not work. Bedrock, I have a bedrock one right around here I can show off, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't, yeah, here's one. It doesn't, it works the exact same as cobblestone for some reason. What the hell is the point of these things? If you have a lot of mini games on your world, which, you know, even if that's not your thing, we can all admit that there is a huge mini game population in the Minecraft fandom. This is great because these are essentially sports balls, basketballs, soccer balls. Redstone works in them, but it works the same as like cobblestone, and it doesn't power anything when it goes by it. 2 slabs do not work because neither of the slabs are a full block. Try the piston thing from the side. Sorry for the spam, just very interested. I understand that. I got you. I got you. Am I out of my... Am I going crazy? Oh, fuck me. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's my first time playing this game ever, I think. Oh, that does work. That works a little bit. Hold on, let me do this. So far, the bounciest block we have found are resin blocks. Oops. Watch this. Oh, what the fuck? This is how we play pool. This is how you play pool right here. Honey block works the exact same as slime blocks and hay bale blocks. Maybe not that specific hay bale block because he was bouncing for some reason. I don't know why this one... I think this is a glitch that he's like infinitely bouncing. Off into the shadow realm you go. Why do I not have it? As Rosie replied to you here in the chat, it is in preview and it is not out in the official game yet. Put a sulfur block in the sulfur cube. Oh my gosh, I was actually waiting how long it would take for someone to ask that. 2 hours was the answer, if you can believe it. Potent sulfur does not go inside of it. It does not work. But other things do. I don't think it's supposed to be infinitely hopping. I think the infinite hopping is a glitch. Let me try this again. Yeah. The infinite hopping is a glitch I have discovered. That's just like what regular stone does. Yeah, 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, Rosie. What's the point of the block? It's like a sports ball. If you have mini games, you can now have a legitimate ball. End rod does not work because end rods are not full blocks, and full blocks are the only things that work in this. It is Bedrock preview. Worst update? Dude, maybe for you? Wait, the worst update? Was the last update not the worst update? Wait, hold on. I want that guy. Who was that guy? Who said worst update? 3 Broken Hearts? Can you explain to me how this update is worse than the last one we got? Glowstone works the same as, like, stone doesn't. It doesn't glow. Second worst update? Okay. I asked for that. Listen, I love the baby mobs as well, but like for someone like me who has a 6-year-old forever world, like that doesn't really appeal to me that much. Those are just different models. This is cool because it's a new mob that adheres to different properties based on what block you give it. And I come from a Minecraft world that has such a large focus on mini games and playing like stuff with other people. And one thing we've been begging for since we started the world in 2019 is a block that's like a ball, like a soccer ball that you can just punt around, and that's this. TNT does not work. I did know that sulfur was the name of gunpowder before it was renamed. Rosie, it's futile. Rosie, it is futile. Leaves do not work. Can it save you from fall damage with the mace? Yes, it can. What's the block of choice going to be for golf? I'm going to say either hay bales, maybe hay bales are going to be a good option, okay? Resin blocks are the bounciest and fastest by far. So these will definitely have at least some use, but I don't know if it's going to be with golf. Glass does not work at this time. TNT does not work. This is Bedrock. Bedrock preview right now. Some blocks float and some don't. Like, if I put this in here... Oh, that floats. But for some reason, ice... I mean, if I could have guessed the one block that would have floated, it would have been ice. But I guess it isn't ice. But Bedrock floats... Bedrock floats, but not ice? That's so strange. TNT does not work. No glass works. Ice is heavier than ice? Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. See, ice doesn't have much verticality, but it slides really well, especially on ice. I think one of my favorite things about this is the fact that you don't even have to hit it. It works like a soccer ball. You can kick it with your player. Endstone works the same as cobblestone and also these sulfur bricks. It's just like... I call this like the default, you know, for the sulfur block. TNT does not work. What is vault? What is vault? Odin, you're spamming vault. I don't know what that means. Are they useless? No way, man. Not for me, they're not. Maybe in your world, but not for me. Yes, we can finally have the soccer minigame. It's not out. It's only in previews right now. Ores? That's a good question. How do different ores work? Let's see. Because while gold, copper, and iron blocks like slow it down, I'm curious to see how the different ores work. I assume these are all going to be like stone, right? So let's see. They're heavy? Are they all heavy? No, hold on. I ran into it. Hold on. That may have been a bad test. Why is diamond not... What the hell? What would you even use this for? Mini games. It's a sports ball. If you have a large focus on mini games in your world, or if you play one of those online worlds that have a lot of mini games, this is probably going to come in handy for that. And the thing that's important to note that I've been saying all day is this is the very first beta and preview with these guys. There's definitely going to be more functionality added with the coming previews up until release. So if you're looking at just what you're seeing today and thinking, wow, that's it, there's probably going to be more. And there's a hell of a lot of blocks being added too. I just played Minecraft for Minecraft, buddy. Dude, same. But Minecraft's different for everyone, you know what I mean? Why are those two floating? I think this is a glitch, but I hit them with a slow falling earlier. And they like floated up like balloons, but they haven't came back down. So if I did this... Just because the update doesn't appeal to you doesn't mean it's useless. Look, Rosie, if the game doesn't add a battle pass and an AK-47 and actual basketball into the game, then it's trash, and they should just trash the game and move on and make Minecraft 2. You know, I think that's the obvious choice. I think Mojang doesn't make updates properly. I think they're the most profitable game in the world, and they wasted on this, blah, 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 blah. What else do they say? Dude, someone's about to be in the comments and be like, finally, he gets it. You had me at AK. See? It works. Oh, that looks a little bit slidier than regular cobblestone, but that looks about the same as cobblestone. Coral reef blocks. Yo, that's actually a good one. Dang, someone gets it. This is a snapshot. This is the beta. It's specifically the beta and preview. I just spit a little. Yo, wait, hold on. That actually got a little bit of... They don't float. That's just crazy to me. Okay. Do they work exactly the same? Oops, I accidentally hit it. Yeah, those look like they do the exact same. What's the coolest one? Right now, in my opinion, the coolest one are the resin blocks, because they are the bounciest out of all of them. Once they have a block in them, they are invincible. Meaning, you can't put TNT in them. I'll just warn you right now, for everyone just now joining. But if I did this, put them in the void, they die. Sculpt Catalyst does not work on them. Can you swap the blocks out? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, there they go. Off into oblivion. We could go off in different directions. You'll see them, like, flying away. Holy shit. They go, man. Whoa, who said Rosie? Zora, what you yapping about saying Rosie, you ain't shit? Rosie, raise that guy's rent and then mute him for 10 seconds. Can you take the block out entirety? Yes, I haven't actually tried it, but I was told that if you use shears... Yeah, you just take the block right out. Who said that? Let's see how my 5-second ban feels. Oh. Now, hold on. If we do this... Okay, so let's see. If I hit this... It's pretty bouncy, and it goes pretty fast. It hit the wall once over there, twice over there. Does it hit the wall again? Okay, 3 wall hits, and it looks like it's starting to slow down. Might give me 1 more wall hit. Looks like 4 wall hits, okay? And then it takes its time slowing down. Okay, I'll stop it myself. Oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. I won't stop it myself. Okay, now I've applied swiftness. Okay, that does seem to be kind of doing something. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try it on regular blocks. Okay, here's 2 hay bales. Okay, let's hit 1 hay bale and let's see how far it goes. Okay. All right, now let's try this. That did not go any further. Pistons don't work in it. They do break into smaller slimes, but they only take damage if they don't have a block in them. Gilded Blackstone. Good question. Good question. Dude, I do remember you, Dax. Welcome back, buddy. Command blocks do not work. Can't put blocks in the small ones. Oh, looks like Gilded Blackstone works the same as regular stone. You cannot put TNT into it. End rods do not work because they are not full blocks, and it does not work with non-full blocks. No blocks do not work. How do you test this? Did you make it yourself? No, it is in the Bedrock, Beta, and Previews. Can you please do the pale wood heart? It does not. The creaking heart does not work, unfortunately. Any block that you can interact with does not work. So furnaces, unfortunately, will not work. Yo, Reese, thank you for the follow. How do you bring them back to base? You can put a lead on them. Chorus fruit block? Is that a full block? I thought that was just like... I thought that wasn't a full block. Maybe I'm wrong. TNT does not work. Can you keep one suspended in the air? I don't believe you can. It's a little wild with how it moves. These three are also glitched. I applied slow falling to them, and if you put slow falling on them, they like come up like balloons. I guess maybe depending on the block they have in them. But the slow falling effect definitely wore off, and these guys are still up here. Oh. Well, there it goes. Wow. Holy smokes, that guy is moving. I don't like how the render distance shit is, if you want my honest opinion. Can we turn the render distance up? Oh no, you guys are gonna see my seed! No, that actually does not do anything different for me. That's so crazy. Other than just let me see further. Wild. End rods do not work because they are not full blocks, and only full blocks work. Note blocks don't work. Blocks that you interact with right now do not work. So note blocks, furnaces, chests, crafting tables, smithing tables, anything like that doesn't work. Oh, great. Good. They're they're mowing the grass outside my house. I don't know if you could hear that. That's messed up. This like never happens. Amethyst seems to work like a normal normal stone block. Purple frog light. I think all frog light works the same. Can you guys hear the lawnmower outside my home? This is Pokemon music. The fact that you're saying that and not, hey, can you shut the fucking lawnmower up is means you can't hear it that well. End rod does not work because full blocks are the only thing that work with it. If it's not a full block, it doesn't work. Slightly, but not loud at all. Okay, cool. And it's gone now, I bet. Dude, the new golf is going to be insane. No, they do not get light properties. If it's a light block in them, it doesn't change anything. Let me see. I can even... Oh. See. So there's no block that can make them volleyballs? I'm sure there is. I bet you, like... Now, volleyballs in a way where you can keep them suspended in the air and volley them back and forth? Maybe not necessarily. You might have to get a little bit creative with, like... Now, wood blocks are a little bouncy. Also, get the fucking weather clear. Hello? What's up, Oscar? Oscar said, hey, hello, hey, hey, hello. What's up, Oscar? You got the floor, brother? What's going on? Do they bounce the same with an arrow? Yes, and with a sword. But unless you have punch on the bow or knockback on the sword. We all want TNT. You know, I think we do all want TNT. But at this point in time, they have not added it. I could see that being a feature they add. I guarantee to you they're going to add more and more features as the previews and betas come out. So don't think what you see today is the final version of this guy at all. I don't think it is. How do you get them? You have to do Bedrock, Preview, and Betas. That's how I got it. This is not in the full game. Add end rods. End rods do not work because they are not a full block, and full blocks are the only thing that work in these guys. See if wet sponges float. Finally, a good question. So, as we all know, this makes total sense. Ice does not float when it's in the thing, but bedrock does. Nope, they do not float. Just, oh, planks float. Is it just a snapshot for the next update, or do they come out with Tiny Takeover? Tiny Takeover is out, and Tiny Takeover is finished. This is the next update. Command blocks do not work. Dude, are you still going with this? Oh, yeah. This is exciting. This is a big update for Trapland. Can you stand on them when floating? No. Ice floats in drinks, though? No. Ice does not float in drinks. Everyone knows bedrock and oak planks float in drinks. What kind of drinks are you drinking, bro? I know why it's based on explosion property, so bedrock is... Oh! That's so smart. I would have never thought about that. Anvil doesn't work because it's not a full block, and non-full blocks don't work in this thing. Gab, thank you for the follow. You cannot put a mob spawner in it. Oscar, thank you for the follow. Glass does not work in it. Glass does not work. Can you feed the babies golden dandelions? Yes, you can. That's not even in the beta and preview. That's the full game. What, my question is, what is the genuine purpose for these guys? Sports! Sports balls! You know? My 6-year-old Forever World just got done, what this whole account's based on, just got done holding a gigantic Minecraft Olympic tournament where hockey was our main event. And then a couple weeks after we hold the big event, they add this to the game. This is an update made for me and my people. Shout for Rosie if you need me. I'm about to do a chore. I'll let you know. Can you? TNT does not work in them. If you make a small ice and slime box, they don't bounce as well as you would think right now. I think what properties make them bounce, well, okay, while they do bounce on slimes and things like that, like slime blocks, if you have them drop on them, I can't just like bounce one into them from a wall and it have a super big bounce from them, as you see like with these, you know? If that makes sense. Can you use a dispenser to dispense blocks into them? Well, in survival, they pick up blocks that you throw at them when you drop like this. So I feel like the dispenser would drop them out of there, and then they would pick that up. Frog lights do work. They actually get pretty bouncy with frog lights. Can you put a sulfur cube in a boat? Finally, a good question. Oh? You guys want to know one of the coolest things I've discovered about these guys? Let me show you something. Redstone block works like a normal stone block in them. It does not power any redstone. Look, if you hit them with invisibility, the block inside of them does not go away. It's just their like outer model. Is this not cool? Hit it while it's in the boat? Okay. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, is that not awesome? I just love that you don't even have to hit them. You can kick them like a freaking soccer ball. That is so cool. This is not out yet. This is only out in betas and previews on Bedrock. How do you see them? I don't see their spawn egg. It's because it's only out on betas and previews in Bedrock. It is not out officially right now. I mean, it's officially out in betas and previews, but not in the full game. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've been able to move Bedrock this whole time. I think I'm playing a different game from you guys. Can you put Tung Sahur in them? I'll think about that. Yeah, once you put Tung Sahur in there, it only bounces 67 times. Mob heads don't work because mob heads are not full blocks, and not full blocks, non-full blocks don't work in them. Try a dick? What the fuck? Mods, can we mute that guy? Barriers don't work because I don't think that counts as full blocks. Can you kill it? Yes, but you have to have no block in it first. And then it will split into two like regular slime. How do you transfer your world from Bedrock to Java? I use a tool on PC called Universal Minecraft Tool. Unfortunately, it is subscription based. You have to pay a subscription to use it. I hate to say it. Can you dye them? You cannot. Try wool slimes and skulk sensors. Skulk sensors don't work because they're not full blocks. Wool works, but it doesn't like make them go very far, you know, since wool doesn't bounce or move very well on its own. So they only move like a block or two and don't bounce very much. And then what was the other thing that you specifically wanted? I missed what the other thing was, but I did already try it. Block craft for the 360. TNT does not work. End rods do not. Why does everyone want to see an end rod? I can't tell if this is just a joke on me or if there's like a specific reason people want to see end rods. End rods do not work. Nothing that's not a full block does not work. Packed ice works the exact same as all other ice blocks. So like blue ice, regular ice, packed ice all work the exact same. They don't go very high vertically, but they do slide a lot, especially if you push them or if they're on ice. So they're a lot like a hockey puck. But then if you have slime blocks, if you have honey blocks, if you have hay bales like this one right here, they get a lot more vertical momentum and they slide more because of that too. Here's a coral block. There's a YouTuber who made it early who did end rods. Is that why everyone's asking me for it? So far, the block that is the bounciest and moves the fastest is resin. For some reason, they just go crazy. Yeah, that's totally why. He made a fake picture. That's also, I bet you that's the same dude who made the, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he make TNT and a chest work with these guys in his, like, mod he made before they were released? Slime block. Here's a slime block right here. They do bounce a lot, but they don't bounce as much as the resin block. The resin block bounces the most. Yeah, same guy, clickbait. I don't think it's clickbait. I think it's cool and fun to, like, especially be the one to make a mod where it's like, this is what I think it will be like, you know? But then to market it in a way, which I will admit, I did see videos with them with TNT in them that made me think, holy shit, you could use TNT with these things, you know? And then it turned out that wasn't the case. I don't think it's necessarily clickbait, but I also can understand how it can be very misleading. And I also don't think we should not, like, consider the fact that TNT or chest functionality will be added later on. You know, this is the very first beta and preview these are shown off. You know, so what you see now is almost certainly not going to be their final functionalities. They're almost certainly going to have more things added to them. Now, why this one becomes a balloon when I apply slow falling and then the slow falling wears off, that's definitely a glitch and I don't know, but... End rods do not work because they are not a full block. End rods do not work because they are not a full block. And things that aren't full blocks don't work. If you make a small ice and slime box, they can, I don't think they bounce infinitely. I think... You cannot give it redstone. Oh, you can, but it doesn't, like, output redstone to things, if you guys are wondering. End rods do not work because they are not a full block, and non-full blocks do not work. It's not bouncing like that because of the fact that it's hitting slime. It's because of the block that's in it. So if so the resin's the bounciest, but if I replace it with wool, okay, I won't lie. It is bouncing more than I thought because of the slime. Let me go back to the resin block though. Do you have a Discord? I do not have a Discord, unfortunately. It is a functional balloon. Wait, oh, hold on. Let me like take this off. Oh, it stopped being a balloon when I did that. That's boring. What is the little thing where is it paddle ball where you just have like a ball on like a string? You can have paddle ball in Minecraft now. This is vanilla. It is Bedrock preview and beta. Do these things float? I'm assuming they do because they're wood. Yeah. Can I like wrecking? Oh, they. Interesting. You cannot put shulker boxes in them. No. What's up, Henry? Ethan, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's see here. I'm probably not going to be doing too much more testing here. I feel like we have exhausted most of the testing we can do. If you have any more final requests... Oh, shoot. Thank you for the creepers, someone without a username. I appreciate that. If you have any more requests on what I should try, if I haven't tried it, now's your time to say it, and I will do it. Command block does not work. End rods don't work. If it's not a full block, it will not work. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Everyone's been begging for end rods all day. If it's not a full block, hold on. If it's not a full block, it doesn't work. TNT does not work in it. Pistons don't work in it. Blocks that you can interact with do not work in it. Powdered snow is considered a liquid and it doesn't work. Redstone does work in it. It moves like a cobblestone block, but it doesn't activate redstone. Torch is not a full block, so it doesn't work. Soul sand... Okay, soul sand. Let me show you one thing real quick. Soul sand's pretty interesting. And I also get a copper block. I thought the copper block was the heaviest block possible. Because when you put one in there, watch what happens. Okay, so here's with wool in it. It kind of goes off on its own. If I switch it to copper, it becomes super heavy and slides only a little bit. You see when I hit it once, it does slide like maybe a block. If I put soul sand, it doesn't even slide the block. It barely goes. Soul sand is the heaviest. The new blocks from the Sulfur Cave all behave the same as cobblestone and bedrock. Bedrock works in them, but it behaves like cobblestone. So this is what the new Sulfur and Cinnabar blocks would look like in them. Scaffolding is not a full block, so it does not work. Non-full blocks do not work. End rods do not work because it is not a full block. Magma works the same as stone and does not hurt you in survival. So the same as what we just saw with bedrock. Suspicious sand and gravel works the same as stone right now. Mob spawners do not work. TNT does not work. Alright, while you guys are placing your final suggestions for me to try, I'm going to use this opportunity to do a shameless self-plug. Hello, I'm Casno. This whole TikTok account is dedicated to me and my 6 to 7-year-old forever world known as Trapland. We post videos detailing our progress here, as well as many, many tips on how you can keep a Minecraft world going as long as humanly possible in a forever world format. We also do like these Olympic games and these kind of role play settings with our videos. We just got done doing our Trapland Olympics, our 6th or 7th annual Trapland Olympics, where we competed in different sports like games to see who was the best. And then we did a whole hockey theme. And then right after that, they released this goddamn mob who would work perfect for the hockey. That's crazy. It's like an it's not really like an SMP because it's not like we didn't make it for content, you know. But I do post similar things that you might see with an SMP account at times. But yeah, if that's your kind of thing, if you want to get tips on how to make your Minecraft world last forever, or possibly even for become a forever world, I would recommend dropping a follow and checking out the videos on my account. If you want to know more about the Minecraft Olympics and our mini games that we play and maybe how this could incorporate into them, I have videos here on the YouTube channel that might answer your question as well as some tours of our areas. Water and lava does not work. Note block does not work. Respawn anchor does not work. Soul sand on ice. There we go. Let's see. Pistons do not work. Crafting tables do not work. Anything that's interactable does not work. Oh, so it does slide. Oh, you can even kick it pretty far, too. Skulk works... Skulk is bouncy. Skulk and frog lights are kind of the same. They're a little bouncy. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Has some bounce to it. Looked like that was about the same. Soul sand is the perfect puck. I think ice is the perfect puck. You put ice in it, it becomes slidier, especially when you kick it, and then there's not a lot of verticality to it. I think ice is going to be the puck. TNT does not work. Can you see if they slide down honey blocks like players do when they hit against it? I have not tried that. Knockback 2 does increase their distance that you hit them. What's the point of this? Mini games, man. I'm sure they're going to add more functionality, like potentially the TNT thing everyone wants to see and stuff like that. But if you're a world that has a heavy focus on mini games, much like the world that I have a focus on here on this TikTok account, it's going to be huge for you. This is an update made for me and my people. I can't tell. Look at that. That's not supposed... You're not supposed to be able to see the slimes through the honey block. What's going on there? Leaf blocks do not work. Terracotta works a lot like stone. Oh my god, it totally does. It totally does. It totally does. Copper grate, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. I tried copper grates. I don't think it works. Yeah, they don't. Blue ice on blue ice with knockback. All of the ices make it go the same amount of distance, and knockback does hit it further. Can you try to put an end rod in it? Ah! All right. Rosie, I will still be live on Twitch if you want to hop over there, because I would still love to see your edit. Everyone in the TikTok, again, follow if you want to see tips on how to make a forever world. I also do kind of like preview testing like this when new and exciting previews come out. So with that being said, I think this is probably where we're going to end the TikTok stream. I will call out some new followers. Axel, thank you for the follow. There's someone else that just followed that I didn't see as well. Odin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Magma block here. I'll test out the magma block. Caitlin, thank you for the follow. Colton, thank you for the follow. Oh, wait, hold on. It works similar to stone blocks do. A little bit slidier. Morgan, thank you for the follow. Does it react to TNT? Oh boy, does it react to TNT. Here you go. I'll show you guys something cool to end off. TNT you can't put in it. I know everyone was really wanting that, but you can do this. They do absolutely react. What does the mob drop? What's the utility here? It's a sports ball. It's for mini games. You can put it on ice, much like how we had our big hockey tournament here in Trapland, and you can knock it around on the ice, or if you put different blocks in it, it has different, like, depending on the block you put in it, it changes the properties of the block. You see some blocks sink to the bottom, some blocks rise it and float, you know? Try a Prisma block. Oh, Prismarine, I understand. I think that's going to work very similar to, like, stone. Ritzy, thank you for the follow. Bedrock works the same as this, what you just see. Bedrock, stone, obsidian, and prismarine all work the exact same. Beacons do not work. Non-full blocks do not work at all, so we can stop asking for end rods. Okay. Drop a follow if you want to see more preview content whenever they come out, or if you want to see any of my other bullshit. Sorry, I almost didn't say it and then decided to say it. What about killing the mob? It splits off into 2, and then you have 2 of the mob. You can also hit it with Potion of Invis to get rid of, like, the part with the mob in it, on it, and you could just have, like, blocks without the, like, slime texture, which I think is quite cool. Anyways. All right, everyone. I'm going over. I'll be live on my Twitch some more. Probably not super a whole lot super longer, but I'll be over there, and I am now going to end the TikTok stream. Asmodeus, thank you for the follow. Have a good one, Yeezy. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me. Is that done? Sorry, I broke rule number 1. The rule number 1 is never let the inside out, and I just broke rule number 1. Rule number 2 is never hope, and rule number 3 is never dream. That's what I learned at my job. Every time. I thought this time it'd be a little different, because what was the last time? Copper golems. This time, I feel like it was easier than the copper golems, because, you know, there are actually, like, many different outcomes to expect and try. Copper golems, it is the same 4 questions a quadrillion times over. This, it was much more spread out, and it was much easier to handle, and I had a much better time doing this. Oh, Yeezy, thank you for the follow. You know? I'm very excited about this. Now, did the rage baiters in my comments that said this is fucking useless and a bullshit update get to me a little? Yes, because the last update was kind of bullshit. It was just new baby mobs, which are really cool. But, like, to someone like me, I don't really use that kind of shit, you know? I mean, this is awesome. I love this. And this is my first time seeing the baby sheep in-game myself. I've not seen the baby mobs, like, at all yet. So, I love this. I really do love the new baby animals. But functionally, there's, like, nothing, right? I don't think I have a follow age thing. Does that work? Did it tell you how long you were following? See, and the reason I think the people said end rods, let me Google something really quick. End rods sulfur cube. If this is going to be, like, what they use end rods with a freaking, fucking sheep fucking machine, you know what I'm talking about? With a piston. Look at this. This is something that someone made online. Someone said clickbait for this. I don't think it's like clickbait, but like it's what people hope is gonna happen. And I'm with you. I want all this shit to happen. I think all of this is cool, but it does create kind of like you know, I don't know. It's not false advertisement, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, I don't have any commands in my Twitch chat right now. I kind of should change that. But, Rosie, have you uploaded your thing? Where are the end rods? Oh, it wasn't on that one specifically. I think there's a video somewhere, which probably is, you know, if I have to guess based on the fact that a million people were saying it, probably like the sheet machine where the fucking sulfur cube gets fucked by a bunch of end rods. Yes, and I'm shy? Yo, don't be shy. How many times do I have to do the drag the puzzle piece into this bullshit before they know I'm not a fake person logging into my TikTok? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm off of here. Hold on, give me a second. Can I switch cameras? How do I switch? Hold on. Video capture device. No, not that. Maybe I do. I do that. Oh, I unplugged it. That's why. Damn. It's my first one, so don't judge. Dude, I will not judge, I promise. Hold on. Mark Zuckerberg! Mark Zuckerberg! Mark Zuckerberg! Oh, there we go. Mark Zuckerberg! Okay, now that I've done that, stand it up a little bit. Let me take my phone off of my thing. And wait, can I like ah! 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 Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna watch it on my phone. All right, let's see this, Rosie. Let's see this. Okay, I already like the thumbnail that it shows as I load it up. Yo, okay, here we go. You hear my giggle through it. This is fucking awesome. Yo, this is badass. Oh my god. Stargate grown adults. Yo, the Stargate grown adults at the end fucking killed me. Holy shit. That's going immediately on my story. That's going immediately on the story. Oh, Rosie, that's so badass. That's going on the story, and I'm reposting it once I learn how to repost because it's my first day on the internet. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, hold on. Now I gotta read. And Mitzi's here too. You know, Rosie, oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. It is a bit heartfelt, and it's fucking, excuse me. I'm so sorry. It's tugging on my heartstrings right now. That's so damn sweet. Rosie, thank you for being here. Rosie, if I'm being honest, it wouldn't be the same without you. You know, you are a huge part of the stream, whether you think you are or you're not. Hello, Mitzi's here to help me drive the point home. You are like, I say unofficially the head moderator. You're the head moderator. You're just here all the time, and you're always such a big help, you know? It's at the point where people are like, where's Rosie? You know what I mean? It would not be the same without you, and I feel the exact same way. I've dealt with a lot of stupid stuff over the time that I started streaming. You know, I mentioned it before, I just got done being incredibly depressed myself because of the job I had right before streaming got really popular for me, and it put me in a really bad spot in a way that I still am. Okay, hold on, Mitzi. Let me turn off the. I'm turning off the music because it's not fitting my vibe right now. You know, I've talked about this before, and I'm still recovering from that, and I still get in these like deep pits where it's so difficult to want to climb myself out, or it's so difficult to want to stream sometimes because I'm just not feeling myself. And then, you know, I like trash my car because a deer runs out in front of it, and then I'm struggling for a while to deal with that. Like, there's so many different things that have happened over this time, and a huge thing that has helped and is coming on to the stream and having people like you being here. Just to, it's so silly that all it is just us playing games or playing Minecraft, or sometimes just yapping while I walk around Minecraft, and it's amazing how it's also so much more than that to us. You know what I mean? And I thank you. I thank you, Rosie. I thank you, everyone that's here. But Rosie, you especially get like a massive thanks and a genuine appreciation and love from me. I really, really, that is just so sweet. And I'm sorry you went through your own stuff, and I'm happy I could help, even if it was a small way, big way, anyway. I'm happy I helped. Can it not just be a lot sometimes? Can't everything just be a lot sometimes? But it is so awesome that we can come on here and just for a moment, even if just for a split second, forget that. And just have some fun and goof off. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm happy that you're here to share it with us. Rosie, thank you for making that, and I'm especially touched by the little blurb you put as the description. It happens to everyone, and I'm just glad you were there, dude. Right back at you, and everyone who's been in my chat, really. But mostly, you know, you and the other people who are here like every freaking dang day. How I can go 3 weeks without showing that I'm alive in any way. No videos, no nothing. And then I come live, and then all of a sudden you show up 30 minutes in like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry I'm late. It's been 30 minutes. Well, you could have showed up an hour and a half later than this, and I wouldn't have thought you were late. You know what I mean? Greg, I included you in that too, man. How many people are watching this right now? Hold on, before I get a little too personal. How many people are watching this? There's a video that's not live anymore. That's on my main account. On my Castno account on YouTube. And it was this was back in 2012. And I watch this video from time to time because it's such a pivotal point in my life. You know, I was really in my stride with just uploading constant bullshit on my account. Nothing good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it on my content, but on my channel between the years of like 2009 to 2011. But, you know, in 2012, late 2012, my father passed away. And I uploaded a video to my fan base of maybe 3 people, one of which was my alternate account. and it was a video of me when I was 14, 15, maybe 6, 7, I don't know, talking about how, hey, my dad just died, and I don't know if I'm going to make videos anymore, and I don't know if I'm going to do this anymore, and I don't think this is for me, and I'm really lost right now. And you know, that video as well as a few, I've kind of been diving back into my backlog and just kind of reminding myself why I love doing this. Because I think trying to post so heavily on TikTok and having such a busy year with social media last year, and having days like today or with other previews where it's just an onslaught of people who obviously don't give a shit about me. They're just being like, why doesn't N-Rods and TNT work? And, you know, sometimes I can lose sight of why I love doing this. You know what I mean? And watching that stuff and then coming back to some of my streams being with, you know, some of my Twitch streams being with only like 3 or 4 people kind of reminds me of times like that. And it reminds me I'm not doing this because I want to be popular. I'm not doing this because I want to make money. I'm doing this because I love to create. I love to yap and make people laugh. And I just want to play my games and hang out. And there's only a handful of people in my community that truly understand what I'm going for and what that is. And, you know, Rosie, you're a huge, massive part of that. Greg, you are a massive part of that. John Clemens, if you're here, you're a massive part of that. Yeezy, you're a massive part of that too. Kai, that little fucking micro bro who yaps all fucking day, as much as I hate to admit it, is a part of that as well. Love your streams, brother, and I appreciate you as a human being. You're a good man. You know, I'll be real, man. It's not hard to be I'm not saying I'm an amazing, great person and I always make the right decision, but is it, like, kind of not hard to be not a bad person, you know? It's very difficult sometimes to do the things you love when you're just trying to survive and get up from bed. We all get into hard space sometimes, and look at you now. I'm just glad you kept going, as you've helped just as many people as you wish you would. Today's world's becoming exponentially rarer. It is. It really is. Damn, man. Rosie got me fucking emotional. Rosie got me fucking emotional today. Oh, man. Man, that came at a great time, too, coming right after that stream. No, that's good. I'd rather that than the micro bro rage I was getting from the TikTok earlier. Oh, man. But no, I genuinely feel the same feelings. Like, the way you say I've helped you and I've helped you during dark times, it is likewise the other way around. I can't tell you guys how many times I've woken up and been like, because of other things happening in my life, I've been dreading streaming. Not because I don't like streaming. Obviously, you guys can tell I enjoy doing this. But because of other things that are getting me down, it's so hard to sit down and hit live. I can't tell you how many times that I've been like, oh, I'm going to be live this time or this day. And then that day comes and I'm not live. And what happened on my end was I got everything ready. I pulled up everything and I'm about to hit live. And then I'm like... And then I just realized maybe I shouldn't. And then I don't. You know what I mean? And the days I do hit go, and the days I do stream and I push through that, and then you guys show up, and I see the same freaking names and faces that I've been seeing since I started streaming Trap Lane a year and a half ago, it really warms my heart. And it makes me think there's a little bit more to it than just me playing games. You know? And it makes me feel like I don't think I'm worthless. I don't ever... that's not really a big concern. I don't think I'm worthless. I don't think what I do is worthless. But seeing the faces and the people and the consistent reoccurrence, it makes me feel much more worth something. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to be like... I'm not trying to say I'm worthless. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of effort. It's like starting a new hobby. It can be very overwhelming. Everything's overwhelming sometimes, you know? Oh, man. That's so awesome. You guys are fucking awesome. It's crazy that all of you guys I found through the same TikTok chat that is being yapaholics like those guys. It's crazy how you guys were able to cut through all of that. You know, people care, but sometimes you just lose sight of that, even though you know there are people there for you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Very much so. It is easy to get blurred vision a little bit and forget how many people are beside you helping push you forward, you know? Damn, man. You guys have been showing the fucking love lately. John Clebens had a big I've been saying blurb. I'm not trying to say like it's superfluous bullshit. That's not what I'm trying to say. John Clemens gave a little bit of a speech last time too, you know, like plus all the fucking bullshit he sent, which I'm not doing this for the money. You know what I mean? I don't do this. I have another job that on Fridays and Saturdays I bust my ass at, so I don't have to make this my job. You know, I don't do this for money. But, you know, like the fact that John wanted to do that, he said he saved it for a month. And then he's like, I just appreciate you and everything you do. It's like, my God, man. What else? And I always think, what can I do to like, and I'm thinking like this towards your incredible edit and your post. It's like, what can I do to like even make it up to you for this incredible thing? And whether it's your post and what you said, or whether it's John and what he sent, the answer is always the same. It's, I should just keep doing what I'm doing. I should just keep playing the games and streaming and us all having a good time, because that's what we're here for, and that's how all these things came about. I shouldn't be doing anything super extra, because what I'm doing here, like, we just need to keep her moving. We just need to let the wheels roll and just keep the truck a going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I am just... I feel like I am like... right now. Because I am like... you got me so like... I'm emotional, man. That's crazy. You see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I say to you guys when you're like, oh shit, sorry I'm late. No, the fact that any of you ever show up to yap with me is good enough. You guys are fucking rock stars. You guys are genuinely fucking rock stars. And, you know, there will be a day where I will find a much bigger groove with, you know, for you guys who have seen, I mean, obviously you've seen my content over the past year and a half, but like with Rosie and some others, like you've definitely seen other content I've made before this, whether it be on the Casno channel or the Traplane channel from years before we got popular or things like that. It's very obvious that this is a big passion of mine that has been going for multiple decades. And you know, when I slow down or when I disappear for a little bit, like, I feel like that shows you guys no matter what, I'm always going to reappear in some form. And one day I'm really going to hit I'm really going to hit something that just sticks in a way where it's fun for me to keep doing consistently, but I don't burn myself out with, and it's just going to, you know, one day it's going to hit. You're one of a kind. I don't normally watch anyone stream, but anytime I get that notification, I try to stop in as much as possible. Your streams are some of the highlights of my day, and I'm glad I get to watch you yap and play the game. I'm glad you're here, Yeezy. Me too, Yeezy. Only streamer I watch. You guys are like hitting the funny bone of my heart, which means pulling my heartstrings, which means you're making me emotional. See, like, I mean, I'm struggling to come up with like the right fucking Okay. Oh my God. I see now why you wanted to show me that. I'm commenting. This is so, all caps, damn sweet. And then, hold on. Crying emoji. Like 5 of them. That comment doesn't even do it justice. Okay, goober heads. Oh, what a great end to the stream. Plus, even if you don't realize, you don't have to apologize to, like, take breaks. No, I know I don't. Much like you guys don't have to apologize for not showing up a certain day or being late. Like, you know? We're all just doing it on our own time. You know what I mean? We're not, no one's pushing anyone to do anything here. All right, okay. I got to get off here pretty soon. So I'm probably going to call it here. But I just want to, like, everything I've said, like, times it by, like, 10. And imagine I actually have the right words to know what to say or do, because you guys got me in a jumbled mess now. I feel like I'm just spinning my tires. So we do not blame or think, how dare he, since we all understand. Thank you. I actually do need to hear that. There has been times where I take a break, and it's like, so, you know, I stream Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll stream Sunday. I don't stream the weekdays, and then Sunday will come along, and I'll be like, is there even a point, considering I didn't stream the last 3 days? Is there even a point? But they're always, every single time I've pushed past the negativity in my brain and hit live, I've never regretted it once. I've never regretted it once. Take a wee, smash a coffee, take a nap. I'm going to do all 3 of those things. Okay. Well, I'm going to go. I got to go to town, but I'm probably going to work some more on the Olympic video today. It's going to be a hot while before the Olympic video's out. The last time when you're like, when's the Olympics from last year? That was just laziness. And because I put it off and then I didn't want to do it because of how much time and blah, 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 blah. It's going to take a while because it's actually a lot of work. So until then, I will be live tomorrow for realsies. I will be live tomorrow. Around the same time, noonish to 1ish Central Standard Time. You can convert that with Google. I don't know whether I'll be playing Minecraft tomorrow. Chances are I'll start in Trapland, and then we'll probably come over here to the Twitch and continue some stuff. I really want to get a different game going on at some point. But, okay, I am now leaving. But, I will say it one more time. You guys are very, very deeply appreciated. It seems like all of us have our struggles, whether they're more public or not, and at the end of the day, it seems like we all help each other out by doing this, right? All right, everyone, I'm sending my love, my respect, and my best wishes through the microphone, through the cord, into my computer, streaming to the satellites in the fucking sky, and then to your computer screens and into your eyeballs and ears, like 6 or 7 p.m. for UK. Okay, cool. All right. And then if Kai were here, he would probably say, Micro Bro milking this emotional shit. And then I'd be like, ban him, and then, okay. All right, my friends. Thank you for everything. Rosie, thank you for your sweet post and pulling on my heartstrings today. All right. See you next time.